and welcome to my first YouTube video ever. I'm literally sitting on the floor in my basement. One day while scrolling through YouTube, I came across a video by Disney Food Blog that was titled, "Things I Will Never Do Again at Disney World." And I was like, oh, I wonder if this is like a good thing or a bad thing. Like, are they talking trash about Disney World? Do I want to do these things again at Disney World? So I decided to watch all 20 minutes of it. I thought it was a very informational video, and I will link it in the description below so you can watch it for yourself. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing my opinion on some of the things featured in this video. Okay, so I have them on my computer here. The first one was, "Never again will I wait until the end of my trip to buy the souvenir I want." And I think this is very true. Now, she mentioned that a lot of people plan to buy everything at Disney Springs at the end of their trip because they think that World of Disney has everything, which is not true. World of Disney is mainly general merchandise. It's a lot of all the Disney stuff. It's not specific, sometimes there's exceptions and they'll have specific items, but a lot of times it's just all the popular items in general merchandise. But if you're at Magic Kingdom and you really want some Space Mountain merchandise and you're at Space Mountain and you see what you want, please buy it when you see it because you may never see it again. Things also sell out really quickly. I was looking for a Baby Yoda spirit jersey for so long and it was always sold out at World of Disney. Eventually I ended up finding it after it had been out for a while, but it took a long time. And I really wanted the Space Mountain ears that they had. They were silver ears, a purple bow, and there's a little Space Mountain in the middle of the bow. And I'm so sad that I did not get them when I saw them because I never saw them again. They were limited edition and they were just gone. One really important tip that I'm just going to include in this video because people like learning new things. People are probably also going to think, wow, everybody knew this. This is not new information. But some people did not know this. I guarantee it. So here you go. All the time at Disney, I would overhear guests telling their kids, "I'm so sorry. We can't get this toy because it's too big. We wouldn't be able to take it home. Or we can't carry this through the park all day." But, haha, good news, you don't have to. If you're staying at a Disney resort, Disney offers complimentary shipping back to your resort absolutely free of charge. And if you aren't staying at a Disney resort, you can also have your item shipped to the front of the park and just pick it up at the end of the day. Again, absolutely free. And the third and final shipping option is to have it shipped to home. Now, there is a little bit of a charge for this, whether you choose ground delivery, air delivery, 2-day shipping, 7 to 10 day shipping. But this one is helpful for people that flew to Disney and don't have room in their luggage for what they want to buy. You can ship it home. Obviously, it's going to be more expensive if you choose next day air delivery, but you don't have to. You could just choose the cheapest shipping option. The home shipping price also usually depends on how much merchandise you're buying. Obviously, if you're shipping home $500 of merchandise, it's going to be a little bit more than if you're shipping home $50 of merchandise. But you can always just choose the standard ground delivery to get it home as cheap as possible. Another thing mentioned in this video was, never again will I miss my FastPass booking window, which I 100% agree about. It is best to book your FastPasses as soon as possible. Once you know that you're going and you have tickets, get on it because they run out very quickly. If you've booked through a Disney resort or a Disney Springs resort area hotel, you can book your FastPasses up to 60 days in advance compared to all the other people that can only do it 30 days in advance, depending on where they're staying. So I have a lot of practice. I will say I have done this more times than I can count. I've gotten a FastPass for high demand attractions the day of, all the time. It's super easy. And there are some attractions that even release new FastPasses at specific times each day. I have been hesitant to share that information because I want to be able to get this FastPass when it comes out. You may be able to find it somewhere on the internet what attractions do that. I learned it from another cast member, but it's definitely true. And I have helped other guests get FastPasses for really good attractions at specific times. So maybe look into that, but I'm still hesitant to share. And people get mad at me when I share secrets. They're not actually secrets, but when I share good tips, people get mad at me. And they're like, "You're not supposed to share that so other people don't know." And I'm like, yeah, but it's good information. I want other people to be able to partake in this good information. Another thing in this video that I related to probably a little bit too deeply was, never again will I ride Big Thunder Mountain in the front of the train, which I absolutely agree. I feel strongly about this one. I like thrill rides. I want it to be like a roller coaster. Big Thunder is just a ride that is faster and better in the back. It kind of throws you around more back there. Now, if you're someone who's scared of roller coasters, don't get me wrong. This is not a crazy fast roller coaster or anything. This is a good start for someone who is scared of roller coasters. But for somebody who's not scared of roller coasters and wants it to be more like a big roller coaster, ride it in the back. Just try. You'll see. I learned a couple of new things from this video that I did not know before, and I love learning new Disney information and being able to share new Disney information. So, One of the things that I learned from this video is that some Disney resorts offer kids clubs where you can literally pay to like leave your kid to play while you go shopping or go on a date night on your vacation or something. At the Contemporary, one of them is called like Pixar Play Zone or something. And then I think Lilo's Playhouse is at the Polynesian. Either way, super cool. I had no idea that it was a thing. Apparently they're coming out with new ones. Look into that if you're staying at a Disney resort and need a place to put your kids. In this video, she also mentioned that she would probably not save a seat for the parade again. I, again, agree. There are people that do save their seats for the parade like hours ahead of time for no reason. I mean, maybe they want that specific spot. I guess there could be a reason, but it is not necessary. People who tell you that it's necessary are wrong. The parade route is long, and I guess people, like, opinions may differ depending on, like, if you have a FastPass reservation or something that you're trying to make. Yeah, you might want to see the parade as soon as it steps off, but there is a significantly less amount of people at the end of the parade. You can see the entire parade from anywhere in the parade route. It's going to be the same where it steps off to where it ends. A lot of people always crowd around Frontierland through Liberty Square because they want to see it right as it steps off. And yes, you may want to, but like for people who don't want to like sit in that crowd or don't want to wait a long time, like you do not have to wait 3 hours to get a front row seat. This may differ depending on whether it's like New Year's time, any holiday, like that may make it worse, but on just like any regular day, you can get a good seat without waiting. You will have the same experience watching it in Frontierland as you will in front of like City Hall or Town Square Theater in the front of the park. In the location that I worked like the glow carts or mobile vending or whatever you want to call it. And right before the parade comes by, the glow carts would walk the parade. And I have done this enough times to know that there are never as many people in front of City Hall at the very end of the parade as there are in other portions of the parade. There were always less people at the end of the parade route, even during like peak times, honestly. It was a small enough amount of people that like we would be walking with our carts and look at each other and be like, dang, where are all the people? Like that there's just nobody here. There's like 30 people watching us, so we're like interacting with everybody. Another thing included in this video was I will never drink Beverly again, and I agree, I will never drink Beverly again. Sadly, Club Cool in Epcot has been demolished, so you can no longer try the sodas from around the world there, but you can try them at the Coca-Cola store at Disney Springs. I don't know exactly what the store is called, but it's the Coke store, so go there. Beverly is a soda from Italy. It's a Coke product. And to me, it tastes like dead ladybugs, so I will never be drinking it again. I think everybody needs to try it at least once though. It's very bitter. Somehow, people actually enjoy it. I agree, I will never be drinking Beverly again. The next one was never again will I wait in line at a quick service location. So there is mobile ordering on the My Disney Experience app now. Lately, a lot of people have been utilizing this. Sometimes the mobile order line like gets as long as the regular one, but sometimes it doesn't, so I would always check. I would say go to the location and check the line before you do this, because sometimes the standby for food, sometimes the regular line might be shorter. But places like Aloha Isle with the pineapple Dole Whip, I have waited in long lines there. The mobile ordering line at Aloha Isle is like all the way on the side, like by the exit at the Tiki Room, so it gets all congested there. There's like 50 people waiting for their Dole Whip and people coming out of the Tiki Room. Like it's a whole thing. Don't do it. I love using mobile order at like less popular places like Backlot Express, Harambe Market, Columbia Harbor House. Like I use it at these places all the time. It is a very helpful thing and I'm so glad that Disney came out with it. Okay, the last one that I have today is never again will I go to Disney and skip Disney Springs. So Disney Springs used to be known as Downtown Disney, and when it was Downtown Disney, people thought it was cool but like didn't like it a ton, but Disney Springs now has like a lot more to offer. They've really expanded. I would agree that you do need to go at least once every trip if you don't go very often. And honestly, things are always changing. They always have new stores opening. There's a lot of things to just like walk around, check out, eat. Like there's a lot of good food places. There's a little like cupcake vending machine. I think it's called Sprinkles. Well, that is all I have for today. I'm curious what videos you would like to see. A lot of people have asked me, like, do you have a YouTube channel? Do you make YouTube videos? And my answer is always, I'm going to. And finally, here I am. I never thought that I would get here. I currently have 21 minutes of footage that I'm gonna have to cut out a bunch of things. But let me know in the comments what you would like to see next, and have a magical day.